You're welcome to a special edition of Sport Vibes on DNTWOK. The year 2021 is gradually packing its bags, and we have decided to take you through some of the best highlights, some of the major sporting happenings in the year 2021. So take a front seat, or if a back seat is your preference, just ensure you are seated and relaxed as we take you through sports in 2021. Let's start with the world of tennis and talk about the Joker. 2021 was a great year for world number one male tennis player, talking about Novak Djokovic, as he came into the year 2021 having won 17 Grand Slam titles, 3 behind Spanish legend Rafael Nadal and of course the Swiss maestro Roger Federer. Injuries hindered both Nadal and Federer at some point, Nadal pulling out of several events, and of course Federer also, due to injuries, they could not compete in some of these major tournaments, and that paved way for Novak Djokovic to secure his 28th Grand Slam titles, winning the Australian Open, the French Open, and of course the Wimbledon. And I personally think it would be unfair to tag Djokovic's victory in 2021 or his success in the year 2021 to the fact that these other main rivals were not around, but you just have to give kudos to Djokovic. It was a splendid year for him. At the end of the year, the last Grand Slam at the Flushing Meadow, talking about the US Open, he could not secure that outright record. He could not win that calendar slam. He had two things in mind going to that. To of course become the outright record holder of the most Grand Slam titles for male, and he could not do that. He lost to Daniil Medvedev, and he also was hoping to be the second person after Rod Laver to win a calendar Grand Slam, talking about winning the all 4 events, the all 4 Grand Slam in a year, but he couldn't do that. Nonetheless, that does not put any bleep on all he did in the year 2021. Kudos to Djokovic. So at the age of 34, you would not rule him out. You wouldn't say Djokovic has come to the end of his game. So we look forward to more of Novak Djokovic in the year 2022. And we are still staying in the world of tennis. Another high point the world of tennis served us in 2021, of course, was the emergence of Emma Raducanu, a female tennis player at the age of 19, winning the US Open at Flushing Meadow, defeating a fellow teenager Leila Fernandez in the final. That meant that Raducanu became the first teenager since Serena Williams in 2004 to win a Grand Slam. There's a lot of reaction to this. Of course, we've had quite a lot already, but you can't take anything away from the fact that Raducanu surprised many. He had to negotiate. She had to negotiate 3 qualifying rounds and then had to win 7 matches, and she did all 10. She won all 10 without losing a set. We'll proceed on a short break now. Stay with us on Sport Vibes.
Nirvana for Novak is 9 Australian Open titles.
Welcome back to Sport Vibes. Thanks for staying with us. We move to Formula 1 now. Don't forget, we are reviewing the best parts of the year 2021, talking about the world of sports. And now let's talk about Formula 1, because Max Verstappen, the Dutchman, ended a 4-year dominance of Lewis Hamilton and a 7-year reign of Team Mercedes as he claimed the 2021 Formula 1 World Championship. Verstappen denied Hamilton a record 8th title with a last lap overtake to win a season-ending Grand Prix amid controversy and high drama. Red Bull's Max became the 4th youngest winner of the World Championship, and there's quite a lot we've said about this already on this show this year, but yes, there were controversies here and there, especially talking about the season finale in Abu Dhabi, but take nothing away from Max Verstappen. In the years prior, we had Mercedes dominating, Lewis Hamilton just almost strolling to titles, but Max Verstappen and his Red Bull team really put up a fight this time around, and they were rewarded. Of course, Mercedes still emerged the winners, talking about the Constructors' Championship. But on an individual note, you have to give kudos to Max Verstappen. The Formula One returns in Bahrain next year, 20th of March next year, 2022. So we keep our fingers crossed, and just at the age of 24, Max Verstappen is the fourth youngest champion who says he can win more. So we keep our fingers crossed, as I said, and expect the very best from the world of Formula One next year.
A brilliant championship battle, but the championship can only be won by one, and it's going Dutch in 2021. Max Verstappen, for the first time ever, is champion of the world.
Another best part of the year 2021 was the final fight of the professional boxing trilogy between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. The bout, billed as Once and For All, took place at the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada in October. The WBC and the ring heavyweight champion, the Gypsy King Tyson Fury, emerged the winner in the bout after 13 rounds of fights via an unanimous decision. So this is a fight that had been on the cards for quite some time. The first time they had the fight was in December 2018. That ended in a controversial draw. Quite a number of people from Fury's end said Fury was the winner. Some from Deontay Wilder's end said, oh, that has to go to Deontay Wilder. But in February 2020, they returned with a rematch, and we saw Tyson Fury defeating Deontay Wilder after just 7 rounds via a technical knockout. So this time around, it is once and for all, truly, because it has been settled. What a match that was! A show of endurance, of stamina, of strength, of skill, and that is the hallmark of boxing, if you like to say it that way. And we will be hoping for many more mouth-watering actions in the world of boxing in the year 2022.
Wilder somehow staying on his feet, taking supernatural strength.
Fury throwing that uppercut again.
And down goes Wilder, and that's it. It's over. Russell Mora waves it off. He's not counting.
And now to football. One of the highest points definitely is a triumph of the Italian men's national team, the Gli Azzurri, at the Euro 2020. Italy won their second European Championship through a penalty shootout against favourites England. That was after 53 years. Talk about the fact that the Italian national team has been known for such a great level of tenacity, grit, and a lot of qualities that make up the very best football teams across the world. But since they won the 2006 World Cup, they have not really hit that peak, or they haven't really been in the form some would expect, in spite of the level of talent they have had. And so you see them coming to the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. They were woeful in the group stage. 2014 World Cup in Brazil, they were not impressive. Talk about the 2018 World Cup in Russia, they did not even qualify. And so you have to give kudos to the coach, Roberto Mancini. Talk about all that guys coming, Jorginho in midfield, Bonucci, Alimi, these old guns, and the likes of Federico Chiesa, Lorenzo Insigne. A lot of exciting stars coming together to just secure that important title for them. Don't forget the Euro 2020 was meant to hold in the year 2020, but due to the COVID-19 outbreak, it had to be shifted to the year 2021. And of course, it was worth the wait, really, because we had quite a number of exciting actions. And of course, there were several other high points in the world of football, which I would mention briefly. We talk about the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo had to leave Juventus for his former club, Manchester United. I did not see that coming. And we talk about Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, we had the rumors, we had the news in the previous summer that Lionel Messi was close to leaving Barcelona, but many people expected him to go to Manchester City, and at some point a lot of people felt like maybe he's just going to stay put. But financial crisis and some other reasons meant that Lionel Messi had to leave his boyhood club for France. So quite a number of exciting other things happening in the world of sport in the year 2021, and I would not leave without mentioning these. Talk about Simone Biles, the gymnast representing Team USA at the Olympics in Tokyo. At some point, she had to stay out of some of the competitions, some of the events, citing mental health issues.
I just felt like it would be a little bit better to take a back seat, work on my mindfulness, and I knew that the girls would do an absolutely great job, and I didn't want to risk the team a medal for kind of my screw ups because they've worked way too hard for that. So I just decided that those girls need to go in and do the rest of the competition.
And I think one of the major lessons we learned from that is the fact that forget about their heroics as sport athletes. These guys are humans as well. Who would have thought someone who had 32 Olympic and World Championship medals could have mental health issues? But we respect her a lot, we respect her achievements, but that also opened our eyes to the fact that athletes are humans as well. They feel the same pain, they suffer some of the things the average human suffers as well. And that is the end of the show for this week and for this year 2021. Thank you so much for staying with us on Sport Vibes all through. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you so much. My name is Bolaji Alimi. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course Telegram. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe now by hitting that subscribe button below. I'd also like to listen to some of your own. You can register your own comments at the comment section below. Tell us about some of your own best parts of sport in the year 2021. I would be expecting that. Thank you so much. Have a prosperous new year ahead. Bye for now.